So I'm reiterating the fact that teachers need a better acceptance in the community as smart. You know, we think our doctors are so smart, and you think how many lives are lost to really smart doctors. And we can't have that with our public school kids. We can't lose these lives because of lack of funding. It costs us a lot. So, you know, just base pay for a graduate level. They either have to be working on the graduate degree or have a graduate degree to teach in the state schools in the United States. And we're going to provide transportation. You buy a fleet of Fords or Chrysler and the vans and the sedans. They get to choose. And they get that until 60,000 miles, and then we resell them. As a human, I do things to invigorate me and to allow learning. And part of that is my walking of my purple dogs and meeting all the people that I meet, and I learn from those people from all over the world. I do think eventually travel would be beneficial, but I still have a lot to learn here. But when a teacher doesn't have the money to take her family on vacation to something that they may be interested in studying and learning about and then teaching the kids in school, that's just wrong. I don't want teachers struggling for transportation. If they're not a good teacher, then they'll have to leave the field because you'll have competition for the positions like they do in Finland. I can't think of anything more important than our families that are interacting with public school, including their children, and the legacy of education of our country that's possible, but we're not attaining because of the stupidity, the Plato's Cave. I hate to think it's just corrupt government saying everybody has to take SOL. Some people are good at SOL, some people not so good, but they may be playing drums or fixing your car, doing your plumbing. I do think doctors have to have good memorization skills to remember the medicines and things like that. But that doesn't necessarily mean they're any smarter than a teacher. If a teacher is a genius, gifted teacher and enlightens the students and they get invigorated over being better people through sophist, gnosis. You know, I have studied some of what the Greek philosophers were about because I thought, well, you know, they're not really corrupted by money as much, the philosophy. And Diogenes is just a wonderful lesson for everybody. Native Americans, African, you know, be proud of your culture and let's learn about it. But to be invigorated about learning and feeling good about yourself, we don't want the schools giving failure to kids. I mean, these are bright little children on the first day of school and in kindergarten, and they show up at school, and then what? They get bullied. The teacher's not happy. In poor cities, they don't have materials to learn. They don't have computers or flashcards or even pencils in some cases if families don't have the money for that. And the elevation of every person, every child in the United States, and then when you take care of the children through education, they make good choices, that will make the parents and grandparents much more healthy, and have Mental Health Month in May so we can all start to participate with our own mental health. That's all we got. If you don't have your mental health, you have nothing. Thank you.